This is Kai Wheeler from KaiWheeler.com, and today I'm covering 3 exercises that will train the muscles used during sprinting. Sprinters rely heavily on the power of their glutes, lats, and trunk. To put it simply, when you run, you use your glute and contralateral lat, along with the muscles of your trunk and core to stabilize through gait. If you are looking to improve speed and efficiency for running, it is really important that you learn to use your body synergistically. More often than not, people tend to have what I like to call frozen glute syndrome. So as a result of improper weight distribution and muscle imbalance, people tend to use other muscles to compensate for the glutes, and as a result, the glutes do not function properly. So athletes that fall under this category are really missing out on a lot of power potential. So I'm going to cover 3 exercises that are going to begin from the basic to the advanced, and these exercises should really help to wake up your glutes and get your body working as an integrated system to get you that speed and that explosiveness that you're looking for. The first exercise I'm going to cover will be a single leg balance. Now this is a very important exercise because it trains proper weight distribution, it promotes gluteal function, and it also trains core stabilization. So we'll begin, I'll show you from a lateral view, by taking one foot off the ground. You're going to shift your weight back on your heels, bend the knees slightly, draw the navel in, and make sure that your scapula is retracted. So you want to hold that for about 30 seconds. Now, what I want you to do is really think about your connection to the ground. So a lot of people, they'll go through the motions during exercises, not really thinking about what you're trying to accomplish. Really think about how sturdy you are in this position. So like I said, drawing the navel in and ensuring that your weight is shifted back on your heel will help you with that. Never rounding the upper back. We want to make sure that the knee isn't coming forward at all, and that the inner foot isn't lifting off the ground and shifting all the weight to the outer portion. It should be right in the middle, and you should be really sturdy in this position. All right, moving on to the next exercise. So if you participated in high school or college track, you may have had a coach like mine who used the term pull. So they told you to pull out of your drive phase in sprinting. So when you come out of a block and you're in this position and you're driving forward, you're using your left glute and you're pulling your right lat. So that term refers to actively using your steps on the track to propel yourself forward, but there's a rotation that's happening, and what's enabling you to power forward is that glute and that lat along with those core muscles. So this next exercise really directly relates to the drive phase in sprinting. This exercise will add on to the single leg balance a squat component, a row component, momentum, and also some trunk rotation. So we're going to begin facing the cable machine. I'm going to take the handle into my left arm, and my right leg is going to be the single leg balance component. Now, what this exercise does is brings our glute into flexion and extension. So from in the single leg stance, lifting one foot off the ground, we're going to be going from a squat to extension. Now, my left leg is going to be back. I'm going to begin in a loaded position, bringing my arm forward, keeping my shoulder down. So from here, I'm going to swing my leg forward into a marching position like so. And as I do so, I'm going to pull the cable toward me, rowing the weight. Back down. That back leg is going to stay off the ground. The back foot's going to stay off the ground. And I like to mimic the same movement with my opposite arm for the sake of momentum. So my arm will follow my leg, starting from a loaded position. The final exercise is a progression of our last exercise. So we're adding a plyometric component. We're going to jump straight up and back down. Most important things to remember is keeping your shoulder down, not internally rotating the shoulder, and keeping that elbow close to the body. Also remembering to come back once you land, shift your weight back on your heel and make it a soft landing. thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you found it helpful. I'm going to be doing some videos on exercises that train movement patterns that relate to different sports. So please shoot me a comment below if there's a video that you'd like to see me do. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.